You know, family, lately we've been exposing a lot of secrets on this channel, and to be honest, I think it's been getting out of hand. First we exposed Disney, then we exposed Disney again, and then we exposed Disney for a third time. And I know you guys have been like, Alexia, please make a part 4. But family, I'm here to tell you that I can't do it. As much as my heart is just steering me in that direction, I don't think it's possible. Because I'm about to tell you guys another secret. Lately, I've been having people tell me that if I keep it up with these exposed videos on Disney, that Mickey Mouse himself is gonna show up at my door and he's gonna bring me somewhere, and it's not gonna be the happiest place on earth. It's gonna be somewhere much worse. I don't know if I could tell you where he's gonna take me, but if you wanna know, comment down below Mickey Mouse and I might just tell you. But as I was saying, I am done with these secrets, never to say a single word ever again. Wait, what was that? Oh, what is that? That thing over there? Oh, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. You want me to grab it? All right, 1 second. Family, it's really not a big deal. All it is a booklet that has every single secret ever to be known about Disney and the whole world. Like I said, no biggie. Wait, you want me to open it? You wanna see what's inside? I told you, family, I'm done with that life. I can't do any more secrets anymore. Wait, what? You said you won't smash the like button unless I read what's in there for you? Okay, fine, family, fine. You twisted my wrist, you pulled my ear, I'll do it. I'll tell you everything. 3, 2, 1. What's up, family? Woo! I guess we're still gonna be exposing, because today we're gonna do a part 4 to our What Disney Doesn't Want You to Find Out series, because they be holding a lot of secrets.
Who is Maui? While Moana isn't part of the Polynesian mythology, the Disney movie was actually inspired by another character, Maui.
Maui? I thought Maui was a place, not a person. Not only is Disney switching up the endings to all of these stories, but they're also switching up the names of whole flippin' islands too? Disney, you're good at making movies and all, but don't get too comfortable.
Maui. We can find this demigod in many cultures, but the creators decided to focus more on the Polynesian mythology.
Okay.
However, when they first looked at him, many people didn't recognize him. That's because Maui was supposed to be a slim young man, coming of age with a top knot on his head. We don't know what Disney did to him, but he ended up being huge and covered with tattoos, with long flowing hair on his shoulders.
I mean, I'm not saying my dude doesn't look good, but he definitely doesn't look anywhere close to what the original guy looks like. This dude is like the one kid in the family that looks nothing like everybody else, and everyone just assumes he's adopted? Not to mention, one of them has baby smooth skin, and the other one looks like the inside of my 5-year-old cousin's coloring book. Doodles everywhere. And those don't wash off with water.
Actually, the animators first wanted Maui to be much thinner and bald, but they chose to change his physical appearance to make him look more heroic. Many people were upset with that choice.
To make him look more heroic? Isn't heroic supposed to be when you save a baby from a burning building, catch a cat that fell out of a tree, not looking like he just spent the last 5 months on his couch watching Netflix and eating Pop-Tarts all day? I'm not judging, I'm just saying. If heroic is winning a national hot dog eating competition, then I think my dude's got it covered.
Maui's family looks really different too. In mythology, Maui actually had 4 brothers.
Huh?
He was also the son of a god and a mortal woman, making him a demigod.
Now I understand why he looks a little bit different. He's the son of a god, which means they got the cash. And if they got the cash, then you know my dude be eating well. They might not have electricity or Wi-Fi on that island, but you know my dude Maui got Uber Eats? Midnight pizza, anyone?
Unlike what we see in the movie, where he was abandoned by his parents and raised by a god.
Oh.
But just because he was a demigod doesn't mean that he was all good. Actually, the original story involved much violent stuff and things that should have only been seen by adults. This is why it was left out of the film that was meant to be seen by children.
What? Come on, Disney! Why you be leaving out the good stuff? I want to see the screams, the punches, all the violence. That makes it more interesting. But fine, make it PG. Family friendly. Just know y'all ruined it.
Mulan. Here's a
Mulan.
woman that should be a role model. This time, Mulan didn't want to be a housewife and decided to become a warrior instead, even if it meant that she had to risk her life and pretend that she was a man.
Yes, girl, we'd love to see a powerful woman. You march out of that house, kick some butt, and I guess grow a beard while you're at it because you's apparently a boy now.
She did face danger, but at least this time, Disney didn't want us to believe that it was romantic.
Cause who needs love anyways, family, when there's things in this world like ice cream and video games? I don't know about you, but if I had to choose between a wet smooch of a boy or winning a couple hundred Robux in Roblox, I'ma pick the Robux. No questions asked.
Mulan was actually a really skilled warrior and didn't have to train like the young woman that we saw in the movie. She grew up as a tomboy and her father taught her how to fight at a young age. Mulan didn't have to lie to her parents about wanting to go to war, and they even supported her because it was the most natural decision for her.
So what I'm getting from this is that Mulan is a natural born bad bleep and her parents wanted her to go to war? A dangerous, violent, potentially life-threatening war? Tell me your parents don't like you without telling me your parents don't like you. Ooh.
He was also super confident from the start and obviously didn't have any sidekick. We also love that there was no big gender reveal. She just decided to share her secret and everyone was okay with that. Why can't we see a movie about the real Mulan?
Oh yeah, because in the Disney movie, everybody freaked out when she said, excuse me? I know y'all think I'm a boy and stuff, but I'm actually a girl. And they were like, how does a girl do everything that guys do? The answer to that is easily, effortlessly. Do the same stuff that y'all can do with barely lifting up my finger. Trust me, y'all, it ain't no big deal. Y'all are surprised that a girl can go to war while you're not surprised that she can raise 4 kids, cook dinner every night, and clean the whole house? Both heroic acts, if you ask me. Especially if you see that family's bathroom after Taco Night Tuesday, because you don't want to clean that. Ugh.
Pocahontas. You probably already know that Pocahontas really existed, but if you were thinking about a young princess who fell in love with John Smith and saved his life before he had to come back to Europe, that's because Disney has been lying to you.
Disney! I thought we were friends, bro. Why you gotta be lying to me? That's not cool.
This story is absolutely wrong.
Uh-oh.
First, Pocahontas was only a nickname meaning spoiled child, and the girl's real name was Matoaka. She was actually still a kid when she met John Smith, so they were not in love with each other.
Wait. You're telling me this girl's nickname means spoiled brat? The beloved Pocahontas, goddess of nature and beauty, is just a misbehaved hooligan? Oh man, why is everybody I love gotta be taken away from me?
Even though sparks didn't fly between them, the man claimed that the young Native American did save his life when he was captured by Powhatan's men. But nothing proves that it really happened, as Smith only talked about this years later.
Exactly, if there's no proof it didn't happen. So if you want to think Pocahontas is a rich, spoiled brat who doesn't care about nobody, fine, go ahead. But I say there's no proof. So in my mind, she's just a cute young girl who wants to help people and actually save somebody's life. That's respectable. Unless she did it because she's a spoiled brat like they said, and she wanted to save his life because she knew if she saved him, then he'd probably help her out, like maybe pay her or give her food or take her on a nice shopping spree. Oh wait, they didn't have shopping malls back then? Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Matoaka was also in contact with the Europeans as an important supplier of food and an informer for the colony. However, they didn't like her in the best way because she was taken prisoner at age 17 and they held her hostage for more than a year. She made a deal with another man, John Rolfe, who promised that she would be released if she married him. Matoaka became Rebecca Rolfe, had a son named Thomas, and was forced to move to Europe.
No! Now ladies, this is exactly what we're not supposed to do. Change your whole life for a man. And heck, fellas, don't do this for a woman either. If you don't like me at Pocahontas, then you definitely don't deserve me at... Wait, what was her new name again? Point of the story, if somebody wants to change you, then you better change them in for somebody else because they don't deserve you, boo.
She passed away really young at age 21. Whoever says that this is a love story is absolutely wrong, and Disney made a mistake when they decided to change her story.
Oof. Literally oof. Because my girl Pocahontas, oof. At 2021. Whoever said love kills is wrong. It's not love that kills. Lying kills. Mean people kill. People who want to change you kill. That's the real pain. Can you imagine poor Pocahontas and how tired she must have been dealing with that dude? She must have been exhausted. But I guess now she got all the time in the world to sleep. And last up, family, we got Peter Pan. And I think what you're about to hear is gonna shock you. 'Cause I don't think Peter Pan is as nice as you think he is.
We all know that Peter Pan was obsessed with staying young forever, which in itself is a little creepy. He probably should have been seeing a therapist to work out his issues of never wanting to age.
Peter, buddy, if you don't want to age, just work out a bit, eat healthy, and slather on that moisturizer just like you would slather on vanilla icing on a chocolate cake. Thick. Just don't eat it.
Anyway, Peter's fear and disdain of growing older may have caused him to actually hate adults. And we don't mean in the normal I don't like adults because they have too many rules way.
Now that you speak of it, they do have too many rules. Go to bed early, Alexia. Wash the dishes, Alexia. Change your cousin's baby diaper, Alexia. I've had enough, okay? I hate rules. And I know you do too.
We mean like really hate them. There is a line in the story that reads, as soon as he got inside his tree, he breathed intentionally quick, short breaths at the rate of about 5 to a second.
Okay, 5 quick short breaths at the rate of a second. Did I do it? What'd I do?
At the rate of about 5 to a second. He did this because there is a saying in the Neverland that every time you breathe, a grown-up dies. And Peter was killing them off vindictively as fast as possible.
Excuse me? Okay, I thought Peter Pan was a little mean, like maybe he said something bad to his parents or something, but having to them? I mean, get mad, yell a bit, scream, but do you have to kill them? That's savage and psycho.
See, Peter was kind of evil. Even if you don't like adults, you shouldn't be out to get rid of them all. What kind of horrible person does that? Peter, apparently. We definitely see why Disney left this part of the story out.
Oh, yeah, that part of the story where Peter Pan's actually a psycho and actually kind of like a murderer. How about we just leave that part out. We don't want the kids thinking he's crazy or nothing. That would just make it weird.
In the original story of Peter Pan, he was only a week-old baby when he left home, and he never aged past that.
He never aged past a week old? How are you gonna do all the things he did in the movie if he's only a week old? He can't talk, he can't fly, heck, he doesn't even know how to go to the bathroom yet.
In the story, Peter thought that his mother would always love him, and always would leave a window open for him to return.
Yeah? Isn't that a given? His mom obviously should always love him. Was she just gonna randomly stop one day? I don't think so.
Because he wasn't worried about losing his mother's affection, he spent all of his time playing with the fairies and the birds and never worried about going back home. The problem is that while Peter is away, time is still clicking forward. When he finally does decide to go back home, he's too late. His mother has barred the window so that he can no longer enter. To make matters worse, she has a new baby. Peter then believes that his mother's love was not unconditional, as he once thought, and he'd been replaced. When you view the story like this, it's quite sad. No one wants to believe that their mother could just get over them and move on. No one wants to believe that if they play outside for just a bit too long, that maybe when they come back, their mother will have a new baby. Maybe that's Disney added all those frills and feel-good moments to the story, so that people could come away from the movie feeling good and not depressed.
Wait, what? Peter Pan's mom replaced him? Okay, family, I know we said Peter Pan was kind of evil and kind of psycho and maybe a little bit of a murderer. But how's his mom just gonna do a quick switch on him like that? You leave your house for a couple days and you just got fully replaced by another baby? Was I not good enough? Was I not cute enough? Did I smell too much? Cause I can shower, mama, I promise. I know I was only showering once a month before, but if it bothers you, I promise I could do every 3 weeks. Dang, bro. His mama just switched kids as quick as my dog switches bones to chew on. And that's often. I guess his only option is to move in with Tinkerbell now, but it don't matter how much pixie dust you put on those pancakes that she made for you, it'll never taste like your mama's. Not even close. But anyways, family, that is all of the Disney secrets that I have for you today. If you liked today's video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want to join our amazing family, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and turn on all post notifications so you won't miss any of our videos. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.